Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel, everybody. So this is my September Wednesday Holiday Series review for 2024. Am I done making cards? Oh, no, 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 no. In fact, I'm probably going to have a few extra things thrown in the month of September just to show you what I'm doing. So, oh, there is the Mossy Meadow ink pad I was missing. I'm going to put that back in oh, there's the cherry cobbler. What happens when you clean up a bit, right? So, welcome to my channel, everybody. If you are new to my channel, please know that I do on a regular basis, I do a Monday series and a Saturday series, and those two series concentrate on one stamp set, suite, or bundle on a rare occasion, like for September. I did two bundles, the Keeping Tabs and Labeled with Love, because they were both punches. I'm not sick. It's just an annoying cough. They can't figure it out. I'm just embracing it, going with it. It's going to be a while before they even can test me for things. So I'm just going to roll with it. What can I do? So and then besides the Monday and Saturday series, I bought some holiday stamp sets and I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? So I decided I would do a Wednesday series and do a fall and a holiday card for you guys. And I have had such a good time. But it is also football season for my grandson, and games are a play and practices. So get a little stressed for time. So let's start with the first set of cards that I made. So this would have aired on Wednesday, September 4th. The first one is what I would call like an accordion style card. It has a belly band. I'm going to say, oh my goodness, I think it was Karen Titus. I saw her card on Pinterest. Let's look and see what we have in my little handy dandy notebook. 9/11. And then I put always remember. Yes, I'll never forget that day. I don't think anybody in the States can forget that. 9/4 Christmas card, belly band or ribbon. Did I write down? Oh, see? Karen Titus. Right there. That's where I saw it from, on Pinterest. So you pulled the little belly band. Now this right here is, well, these are from the Iconic Imagery dies and stamp set, but the DSP is also the Iconic Imagery suite is what I use there. Anyways, it's Iconic Celebration DSP. That's what that is. And these are the Peaceful Season dies. These two right there. So this opens up like that. Now I did change a few things. Being this is not a full piece of DSP, I added this piece of white so I could do more stamping and put my sentiment here, and you have more room to write. But I really like this. I forgot what she called hers, but I would call this more of an accordion because it folds out like an accordion would. So I thought that was really cute, and we splattered it with Wink Stella because I don't know if you can tell, but it's got a little bit of sparkle on it over everything. So let's just set this one aside and put it in its basket. So this was my fall card, and I used the Thoughtful Journey DSP, and I have 4 here because I had one is a sample. Oh no. Yes, no. Oh, I used one for that wonderful embossing folder. That great big Birch 3D embossing folder, which I can grab here. It's on the shelf. Because you guys got to see this thing. This is massive. Look at the size of this thing. It's huge. It is just a massive embossing folder. It's like crazy huge, crazy big. It just amazed me. Anyways, so we did, this one has a little bit back there. But what did I use to, oh, I was trying to be creative using one sheet, and I did have a sample. So let's put it this way. All right. So this is using one piece of Thoughtful Journeys DSP. And this was it on the left. This was on the right. I split the DSP directly in half at 3 by 6. And then, of course, I had to trim it down to get it to do a landscape and a portrait style card. Used little 1/2 inch strips here, used Wild Wheat on this one, and I used Lost Lagoon on this one. We added a little more sponging around the edge here to bring in that Lost Lagoon. And this was the Bow Punch. And this Happy Thanksgiving happened to be from a paper pumpkin stamp, which is right. I kept it out. I didn't put it away. Let's see. Which one was the Happy Thanksgiving? Right here. Happy Thanksgiving from August 2019, Paper Pumpkin, A Gift of Fall. So, and this one had, hey there, pumpkin, I pick you every time, you're a blessing. I mean, so there are choices. You had choices, so there's that one. And that little bit of burlap ribbon I got from the dollar store that I cut the wire off of, and then I cut a strip in half, and it gave me enough for both cards. So that was week number 1. Week number 2 brought me into the Greatest Adventure stamp set. This one here, which I borrowed from my upline, the fabulous Miss Gina Tudela. And it is the online only. And you really have to open this up to move, to get up underneath here. I just want to show you. Move that out of the way so you can see the fabulous train there, right? Because this is one of those distinctive image stamp sets, and it's just wonderful. But this is an online only purchase. I went to a class my aunt and I did at her house, and this is a flap card. Opens like so, and this once again is those peaceful season dies. Who says you can't do those on the inside? You can, most certainly. And I paired it with the and it's going to draw a blank. Colder weather brings us together. Magical. I just put that stamp set up on the shelf. Hold on. Give me a second. Why? I found the Sparkling Snowflakes dies, but Magical Meadow. Why? And it's what little DSP I had left of it. So that was my Christmas train. And I did a mask, and I stamped the one with the tree from that stamp set in there. I can't believe I just could not grasp the name of it. So this one was fun. This being my fall. Now, this Happy Fall, y'all. If you don't have banner year, you can always use the Happy Thanksgiving from the 2019 Paper Pumpkin stamp set, or any Happy Thanksgiving one. These dies are from the Iconic Imagery. There's a sweet little one that I just cut in half, and there's the Sentiment one. These little flowers, if you have dies, you can cut little dies, okay? These are from a past Paper Pumpkin, guys, that I had in my little bag, and in the video you saw my little bag of bits and pieces. These pumpkins were from the Cutest Halloween stamp set and the punch, though I didn't use the punch, I just fussy cut them out. This wagon, guys, this wagon is from Filled with Fun, another online exclusive. I'm using things I have and combining them with stuff to make a really cute, fun fall card. And the wagon, I just stamped it on a scrap piece of basic beige, fussy cut it out. The wheels I stamped on basic beige, and I used a punch to punch it out. The little handle I fussy cut out. Really simple stuff, just using stuff that I had in my stash. So let's put those to the side. That brings us to week number 3. Now, week number 3 was me being confounded that I lost the Sparkling Snowflakes. Yes, Sparkling Snowflake stamp set, which happened to be right where it should have been the whole time. Though I ended up starting in one corner and started going through stuff, looking for it, just to be confounded when I got to where it should have been, and it was there all the time, and it just boggled my mind. So I used what little bit of glimmer paper I had left. This, once again, is some of the Magical Meadow DSP, because I was confounded because I needed a snowflake, and the whole time I'm holding a snowflake from Iconic Imagery stamp set in my hand. Though I would have liked some of the other snowflakes. The Celebrate, of course, is from the Iconic Imagery. This banner die, Iconic Imagery. Same with this one. This ribbon is the Iridescent. What is this? I know, don't you love my sound? Iridescent ribbon. It was with, or was in a catalog. I don't know if it's current, or I think it might be current. It is current. It's in the current catalog because I did purchase that. It added a nice little bit. I added these little dots from the Enamel Effects. I really like those. And I did a sample. Oh, and this was one of the new dies in the catalog. If I can, it's of course underneath things. These one-of-a-kind dies. And this I wanted to show you because this sparkling snowflakes, right? Let's see. I think one of these will go. Look at that. You can put one of these inside that die. You can. So here's one. And then, you know, these will stamp on top of each other. So that will go inside that die. And I am going to do this. So be prepared. October, you're going to see me stamp with these. As long as they don't go like missing again. And some of you may have this from last year's catalog. It is still current. And there's another For You in the corner here. Let's put that over there. So yes, the missing stamp set showed itself. Unbeknownst to me. And I should probably put this back in its little case there in a minute. So there was card number 1 for week 3. And once again, I had to do a fall card. I did a Christmas card with the Choo Choo Train. I had to do a fall card. And once again, Iconic Imagery, because that's kind of like the DSP and stuff that I have that's current. And I'm really pleased with it. It's very simple, but this was, you know, using one of the cards that Gina had done. That was my inspiration. And I just, grateful for the season, and I did Celebrate in the little tree, and we used Pecan Pie was our ink. So that was week 3. Now week 4, I think we left September with a really big impact because, wait till you see. So in the mini catalog, you have these little book treat boxes. And this is what I did. This has one of those wee little magnets. And now I know why that's off, because my glue dot is rolled up in there. It's not flat. That's why it's not flat. But I can fix it later. But I kind of like it because you can see that it pops open there. And this is using the Naughty and Nice, which is the cutest little stamp set to make treat things with. Oh, just too cute. And yes, my DSP is retired. It was the Tidings of St. Nicholas. And there's the little treat box. You can fill it with whatever you want. But it does have a sticky strip here, which I did not want there because I didn't want it to tear my paper. You could use a Velcro dot so it doesn't do that. So that was week 1. That was my holiday, my Christmas. But then, oh yes, this was so much fun, guys. This was my fall card. And if you remember, I told you that I bought the autumn. Why can't I remember those? All right. And I can't even see it because I have it on backward. The Autumn Expression dies. This is a frame. And because I needed a white one. So it does this frame that folds over like so. And I'm going to tell you, one frame they're not the same size. I thought they were until I did it over. That means you will get 2 different die cuts for the inside, which really worked out great. So one will be larger than the other, which worked out great because it helped me bump up the second one. So on the first one, I used some retired DSP from One Horse Open Sleigh. And so then I showed you how you could recreate the look of that DSP using the 3D Birch embossing folder, Crumb Cake, and Smoky Slate ink. And then I used a bunch of die cut leaves, and I used a combination of Early Espresso, Thoughtful Journeys DSP, some vellum. I used the leaf die here from the Every Celebration dies from Paper Pumpkin, that coordinates with September's Paper Pumpkin, that if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you can order this set of 3 dies. And then I used some dies from the Rooted in Nature, but there are lots of dies you can choose from. There's the hybrid embossing folder in dies. Any leaf die would work, and I gave some examples in the video. Also, there's dies here. There's a leaf die, any of those would work to do this. So I'm hoping that helped out. Anyway, so this is one of my favorite. Look at the inside. And that's why my finger is black, because I did some fletching with a toothbrush with some ink. And this is like, looks black, but it's Early Espresso. It came out really cool. I want to do a card now with that. Yeah, there was a stamp set and die set back from, like, it had to be close to 2010, probably 2009, 2010. One of my very favorites. And I don't know what I did with it. I probably gave it away. But it was one of my, and it had a little saying that said blessings and a little leaf about this big. And oh my goodness, it was my favorite. If I could figure out what that stamp set was, I'd probably go up online and try to find somebody who was selling it. But then again, I've used it so much, it wouldn't be a good thing. But anyway, so I hope you guys liked this one, because I sure did. And, you know, this time, this is raised up, but it shouldn't cost, well, the bow might. But this one, you know, is just stamped onto the DSP. This one is raised up a bit. I just put those layers back on top of each other. I told you I was going to use these without the stamp set, and I did. And I'm sure I'm happy I bought them, because I think that frame is going to go with so many things, and I think I will use it for years to come. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope that you really enjoyed this month's cards that I shared with you. I sure enjoyed sharing them with you, and just having the opportunity to share my love of paper craftings has been so fulfilling. So much joy goes into doing this, and it's just, it's so hard to explain and express what I feel when I come out here to share with you. So thank you for giving that to me, because it is a blessing 100 times over. It's, I can't describe it, guys. I really can't. It just fills me with so much gratitude and so much joy. You all are so kind and so generous. Thank you all so very much. And I hope that with the holidays to come, that each of you are filled and are cared for, and are surrounded with those you love the most. So, as always, please come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everybody.